Earlier today, I put out my review of the original 1982 Poltergeist. So now I'm taking a look at the remake. What I got right, how it could have been improved, some things it did better, and, well, let's start with what this got right. I'm glad that scare-wise, there are some new ideas and visuals. It certainly feels like a new version of the movie as opposed to just straight-up remake. And taking the concept of a haunted house and updating it with 2015 technology does kind of work in the film's favor. In the original, we don't really get a good look at the ghost dimension, likely because technology was limited at the time. In this version, we actually do see the ghost dimension, and it's really well done and creepy. A few of the scares in this version are familiar, yet different enough to feel fresh. However, the acting in this film, it's kind of mixed. Aside from the two children, none of the family members in this version are that likable. In the original, they felt like a family you wanted to spend time with as you succeed, but this family, they're really dysfunctional, and the way they treat each other is pretty awful. Another odd choice is the clown doll in this version. In the original, the clown looked pretty ordinary, so it's a surprise when it becomes haunted and tries to kill the boy later. In this version, the clown is already terrifying looking. Like, what kid would want this clown doll? And, it also kind of gives away the twist about 20 minutes in. At the end, it was like this big twist that they didn't move the bodies, they just moved the cemetery. They kind of telegraph it pretty early on. And if you've seen the original, you know exactly where it's going, and they didn't really add any new twists. And they could have changed the twist ending, they could have made it different, but they kept the same original ending, but they telegraph it earlier, so it's not really a surprise. So I don't know, maybe the ending could have been changed a little bit. They could have rearranged some things a little bit better. So despite a few issues, this version of Poltergeist, it still captures what was scary about the original, while also providing enough new ideas to justify its existence. But it does suffer from a few weird pacing issues. So I would still say that this version of Poltergeist for me gets a B, an 8 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5 stars.